Hey everyone, my name is Neiman Egwan. I'm the CEO of Kinetica. We're a real-time distributed database that's GPU accelerated, and I'm going to talk to you about how real-time retrieval, real-time RAG for vector data as a structured data is one of the key elements to delivering the next level of value for agents and agentic multi-agent systems. So we're at a major US telco, and they basically wanted to create a root cause analysis agent that could sit alongside, very experienced network analysts, and give them real insight about what's happening on the ground truth in one of the most complex networks in the world. For them to be able to do that, they had to be able to take advantage of both vector data and structured data and do it in real time. And as they went through this, they faced a number of challenges. But if you think about what is the next level of value that enterprises are looking to deliver with agents, it's what we call this operational copilot. It's not someone just asking a question and getting a theoretical answer that's about best practices and guidelines that are from static data sets or static knowledge bases. They want to understand what's happening right now on the ground, right? So if you look at the static version, someone asks you a question about like what's happening right now on my network that's causing packet loss. You get a theoretical answer that like you can basically get from Google. With an operational agent, which is what they're trying to build, the biggest enterprises in the world, you get a real answer about what's happening in that enterprise right now with the right data, the right reasoning, and having it be timely, low latency. So the way we define this type of agent is an operational agent, and they have to be able to take advantage of the vector data and structured data, and it has to be in real time. And as they went through this process of trying to build this, they hit up a number of challenges. One is a lot of vector databases, most vector databases really struggle with data latency. It's very hard to create an embedding model that works with different structured data sources. And it's very hard to do test and deployment of new embedding models at scale. So if you look at the mapping and the requirements, right, they had their own model that generated 64 dimension vectors at a astonishing rate of 400,000 vectors a second. They were creating 300,000 network events a second, and then also creating your standard text embeddings at a rate of 100 a second. So this overall created huge requirements, and they needed to have this data available for retrieval within 10 seconds. So that's where they started to use Kinetica. What Kinetica does is it provides a GPU-accelerated runtime data layer to allow for agents to retrieve data both vector and structured in a really easy way. So for structured data, we expose ourselves as a LangChain chat model. For vector search, we have a LangChain vector plugin as well as a PG vector compliant interface. And we're fully integrated with NVIDIA NIMs. If you look at the benchmarks, we're an order of magnitude faster than the leading vector databases around data latency. That's on synchronous embedding. But what we do under the hood when you're actually using Kinetica is mixing synchronous and asynchronous indexing and brute force and index search to give you a real-time experience and allow your agents to leverage vector data right as it's occurred. So this is kind of just illustrating what we're talking about. On top of that, we've got a proprietary RAG system that delivers very highly accurate SQL generation from natural language. And what this does is it makes it really easy for your agents to securely, accurately generate SQL at scale, generate that SQL, and then run it to deliver insights into your agent reasoning loop, no matter what agent framework you're using. And on top of that, we act as almost like a real-time RAG, where I can run huge data shaping operations, feature generation, and do large-scale model testing, batch testing to understand the behavior of my models. So once we, started working with that customer, and we put together a cluster on Vultr with eight H100s, we were able to, dramatically outperform their requirements using, only 4 GPUs for Kinetica, a couple for Llama, and 1 for the NVIDIA embedding NIM. And for their business case, they're actually having analysts who were completing 3 to 4 tickets a day. They're now up to 12 tickets a day. So huge improvements. And ultimately, that's what it's about. You're delivering business value to the customer, and they're able to deliver on that huge investment they're making on AI infrastructure and AI spend. And we couldn't have done it without Vultr. They had great infrastructure, readily available, way better price, and great staff and support to work with. Thank you very much.